Protein intake in older adults is influenced not only by physiological needs but also by cultural, dietary, and lifestyle patterns. Eating habits shaped by tradition, regional cuisine, or personal choices, such as vegetarianism, veganism, or adherence to culturally specific diets, can significantly affect both the quantity and quality of protein consumed. Understanding these patterns is essential for older adults to meet their protein requirements, preserve muscle mass, maintain bone health, support immune function, and promote metabolic resilience. When approached thoughtfully, diverse dietary traditions can support healthy aging, demonstrating that protein adequacy is achievable within many different eating frameworks. Vegetarian diets, which exclude meat but often include dairy and eggs, provide multiple high-quality protein sources, such as eggs, milk, yogurt, cheese, and soy products. These foods are rich in essential amino acids and readily digestible, helping older adults meet daily protein needs while also offering calcium, vitamin B12, and other micronutrients critical for bone and metabolic health. Plant-based foods such as lentils, chickpeas, beans, tofu, tempeh, nuts, seeds, and whole grains complement these sources, supplying additional protein, fiber, and phytonutrients. Older vegetarians who focus on a variety of protein sources and evenly distribute protein across meals can achieve intakes comparable to or even exceeding standard recommendations, supporting muscle preservation and overall vitality. Vegan diets, which eliminate all animal products, present unique challenges for older adults in meeting both protein quantity and amino acid quality. Plant proteins are often incomplete individually, meaning they lack one or more essential amino acids. However, strategic combinations of plant-based foods such as rice and beans, hummus with whole grain bread, or lentils with quinoa can create complete protein profiles. Soy products, including tofu, tempeh, soy milk, and edamame, are particularly valuable because they are complete proteins and contain bioactive compounds that support bone and cardiovascular health. Nuts, seeds, and plant-based protein powders can also help fill gaps, ensuring that vegan older adults receive sufficient protein for muscle maintenance, tissue repair, and immune support. Attention to micronutrients, such as vitamin B12, calcium, and iron, is essential for long-term health in vegan seniors, as deficiencies in these nutrients can compound age-related risks for bone loss, fatigue, and impaired immunity. Traditional diets, shaped by culture and geography, vary widely in protein content and source. Mediterranean diets, common in Southern Europe, often include moderate amounts of fish, dairy, legumes, and occasional lean meat, combined with abundant vegetables, fruits, and olive oil. This pattern naturally provides high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and fiber, supporting cardiovascular, metabolic, and musculoskeletal health. Asian diets, depending on region, may emphasize rice, noodles, soy products, fish, and small amounts of meat, often providing adequate protein with a focus on plant-based sources. In contrast, some traditional diets that rely heavily on starchy staples with limited protein-rich foods may put older adults at risk for inadequate protein intake, particularly if access to animal products is limited. Understanding local dietary patterns and incorporating complementary protein sources is essential to ensure nutritional adequacy and prevent age-related decline in muscle and bone health. Cultural and dietary practices also affect meal structure and portion sizes, which can influence protein intake in older adults. In some cultures, breakfast may be small or carbohydrate-heavy, while protein-rich foods are concentrated at dinner. Older adults can benefit from spreading protein across meals to maximize muscle protein synthesis, enhance satiety, and support metabolic function. For example, adding yogurt or eggs at breakfast, legumes or lean proteins at lunch, and protein-rich dinner options can help distribute amino acids evenly, ensuring consistent support for tissue repair, muscle maintenance, and immune function. Socioeconomic factors tied to cultural dietary patterns can further influence protein adequacy. In regions or households with limited access to meat, fish, or dairy, Plant-based proteins such as legumes, nuts, and grains become essential. These foods not only provide protein but also important vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Older adults in such settings may need guidance on combining complementary plant proteins and using fortified products or supplements to meet daily amino acid requirements, particularly during periods of increased protein need, such as recovery from illness, surgery, or prolonged inactivity. The integration of protein supplements can also support culturally or dietarily restricted older adults. For vegetarians and vegans, soy, pea, rice, or blended plant-based protein powders can help meet daily targets without disrupting dietary principles. For those in traditional diets with limited protein variety, whey or plant-based protein supplements can fill gaps, ensuring sufficient intake to preserve muscle mass, support bone health, and enhance immune resilience. Supplements provide convenience, digestibility, and precise protein dosing, making it easier for older adults to achieve targets even when appetite, meal preparation capacity, or cultural food limitations present challenges. Ultimately, cultural and dietary patterns do not preclude older adults from meeting optimal protein needs. With thoughtful planning, attention to protein quality and distribution, and integration of diverse foods or supplements when needed, older adults can maintain sufficient protein intake to support muscle preservation, bone health, immune function, and metabolic stability. Moreover, embracing culturally familiar foods can enhance adherence, enjoyment, and social engagement, all of which contribute to overall well-being and quality of life. In summary, vegetarian, vegan, and traditional diets each present unique opportunities and challenges for protein intake in older adults. While plant-based diets require careful combinations to achieve complete amino acid profiles, they offer additional benefits such as fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Traditional diets vary widely, and even within meat-inclusive patterns, attention to protein distribution and portion sizes is important. By understanding the strengths and limitations of each dietary pattern and incorporating high-quality protein sources, fortified foods, or supplements as needed, older adults can achieve optimal protein intake. This approach promotes healthy aging, preserves functional independence, and supports longevity while respecting cultural practices and personal dietary choices.